a very different kind of organisation, which I think is good because it's about mentoring, it's about all things construction, also events, all different kind of things. And I think it's good because we don't have enough of these kinds of groups outside our community or for our community itself. It's a collective that was founded in 2023 and it's on a mission to connect, empower and elevate Muslim professionals across the construction industry. And of course today we are joined by Habibul Rahman. Welcome to the show. Habibul Islam, my bad. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, Salam, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, very well. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, what a day it's been, huh?
It has, yes.
Yeah, and it's finally to have you on the show today.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome. Now, tell me a little bit about Muslim in construction. What is it?
So, as you've mentioned, it started off with 3 co-founders who unfortunately couldn't be here today. 2 of them are based in abroad.
Right.
Back in 2023, simply from them going to, I think, Brick Lane Masjid, East London Mosque, after Salah, they're all in the field of construction and said, hang on a minute, you know, what can we do to empower the next generation, even the generation that they're at? How can we help one another, the brothers and sisters? As you know, construction is very male-dominated and very white-dominated.
Yes.
So for those coming into the sector, such as myself many years ago, we found it very tough. And it was, right, what can we do to help one another? And from that kind of stemmed MIC, which is short for Muslims in Construction. And the mission, as you've mentioned, is to connect, empower and elevate those that are within those industries.
Right.
It's inclusive. It's not just purely exclusive. What's exclusive about it is that it's based on our faith as Muslims.
So how is it based on our faith? I mean, what do you mean by that?
Right, so let's take one key example about trust and fairness. And it's same within the world of construction is that when we are looking to kind of tender for projects or bring contractors in, it's being fair, transparent and trustworthy. Or when you're doing your projects, is ensuring establishing relationship based on that trust. Similar kind of on RICS, which is Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors, is one of their core fundamental values is about trust. So it's all kind of linking together.
Right, okay, fine. So what's your role exactly? Because I know you're the London lead. Now, what does your role include? Right.
So first and foremost, MIC is a platform which is driven by brothers and sisters who are volunteering, just like myself. Apart from the co-founders, I'm one of the London leads. There's 2 of us, and we've also branched out to the Midlands and further afield as well. So what does my job entail, or my position, should I say, is about facilitating the newcomers within the London sector, getting them onboarded on our platforms, which we have WhatsApp and various other subgroups. But more in particular, one of my key fundamentals is also helping those that are going through the RICS process. So Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors have an APC process every year, and those that might be going into the project management, quantity surveying field, is helping them doing mock interviews, CPD sessions, and also filtering them through to say, okay, where is your next job opportunity, and those sort of elements.
Of course. And is there a certain age group you're targeting, or is it just anyone who's come out of school or, you know, university, or whoever can join?
It's interesting. So the whole MIC platform is probably for anyone and everyone, irrespective of age, because we also have very senior professionals and leaders within that segment. But it's also there as a platform, those that have graduated, but also those that are looking to go into the construction industry and say, hang on a minute, I'm not too sure if I should go down the degree route or if I should go for an apprenticeship route. So with the network, it's there as a platform for us to say, right, come and ask us, let's help you, because we have got many brothers and sisters who have gone through very similar instances, and the questions about should I be going through a degree or an apprenticeship route. So it's open to everyone.
Amazing. Another question I did have, obviously because I'm from a legal background, now if I wanted to obviously join Muslims in construction, is there something for me as well, or is it just, you know, generally people who are interested in construction?
Oh no, definitely. I think it's open, and what legal is quite important because within the world of construction, especially large developments, you've always got contractual background and going through contracts. So I think elements of finance, contract, IT, even HR and administrative, is all very interconnected. But also I think taking it back to the basics about the site operatives, we can't forget them. So there's a lot of brothers and possibly sisters out there that are working on site. So it's also making sure everyone's connected.
Of course. Now, obviously construction is quite old-fashioned in its own culture, right? Now, have you faced resistance in any sort of way in terms of launching Muslims in construction? Has there been a surprising sort of flashback from all of this? Alhamdulillah,
I think the brothers that have started it, they probably, you know, the effort's been very very surreal in the sense that they've had to put a lot of effort into it. But alhamdulillah, with the social network that there is available this day and age, LinkedIn being one, etc., it's been going well, but it could be improved. And I think what it is it's there for everyone to connect and say, actually, there is an organisation. I think that as Muslims in construction, people have not come across it before. No. And I think this is where we're trying to say, right, there is a platform. Please engage. Please pass on that knowledge to others, because there's a lot of people that will generally work in the construction industry but not realise that there is a platform out there. You obviously have platforms for legal sectors, the GPs and so forth. So it's just to say, within the construction industry, we're not excluded from it either.
Okay, amazing. So how has it helped you in a way in your personal life being part of Muslims in Construction? Because I know you volunteer.
Yep.
So what's it meant to you?
Do you know, so I think for me personally, it's about growing up and not having the opportunity and the skill set to saying, right, who can I look up to within the construction industry? Right. Who can I get support from? And especially for many years, I never kind of went through the RICS route because I thought, right, I may not get the support. So I think it's saying that we are here as mentors, as those with skill sets and knowledge to say, right, we are here to support you on your journey. Whether you're a beginner or even when you're going through senior leadership, you may have job opportunities. So it's, again, connecting the individuals that might be appropriate for that. One of the situations, as commonly within the construction industry is that you may have difficulty finding a prayer space at work. A lot of us probably still do. So I think for me, that was one of the key issues growing up. And I think, alhamdulillah, from now, the pivotal point is to say, right, how can we approach this with the organisation, especially those that are on site based? And then, MIC, Muslims in Construction, doing a great, amazing elements with community. Obviously, the galas that's coming up as well. We had we had some very informative and formative CPD sessions with RICS, as well as also joint venture with Islamic Relief up in Birmingham in the summer months. So it's all about getting people together and saying, we are here, we're here to listen, we're here to support and help as well. Of
course. Now, talking about getting people together, I know there's an event soon, isn't there?
Yes, that's right.
Tell me a bit about the event.
So inshallah, London, 29th of November.
Inshallah.
Again, if you go onto the Muslims in Construction website, further details will be there, hopefully. The whole purpose of that evening is to facilitate an opportunity for people, to be thankful, those that are behind the scenes, to be thanked. So there's an award ceremony. Also, opportunity for elevate by hearing keynote speeches, and also to network, other like-minded individuals within the construction industry as well. And obviously enjoying dinner and so forth. So it's a platform and it's an opportunity just to be thankful and also to ensure that those in the industry, are being looked up to and knowing that there are opportunities out there.
Of course. Now, where is the event?
It's going to be in Royal Nawab.
Okay, and it's on the 29th?
29th of November. Yeah.
And can anyone attend, or is, how do we just sign up on the website?
The details in terms of purchasing tickets, etc., more information is available on our usual social media and also on the website. It is not exclusive those that are in the construction industry, because the beauty of this is about, it's faith-driven.
Yes.
So again, that's probably one of the key things that, it's faith-driven, but it's also construction-related. But you might be working in something that was somewhat, let's just say, legal, not directly, but indirectly, it has an impact. But it's about connecting people together within the different industries as well. So it's open to all.
Okay, well, we look forward to it, inshallah. Everyone should definitely join in, because I think I've already got people in my mind thinking, you know what, you definitely need to attend that event, because it's always good to network, of course, meet people and find out more about Muslim in construction, because why not?
Yeah.
But moving forward, of course, are there any upcoming projects that you guys are working on at the moment?
Yeah, so myself and another brother, Sakib, we hold regular sessions on CPD, continuous professional development. Those that are going through the APC, and those who know what the APC journey is, it takes a very long time. Some companies have the support, others don't, unfortunately. So we're here to say, right, we can do the mock interviews, we can do the CPD seminars, Q&A sessions and so forth. Also from next year, with RICS, we'll be doing in-person CPD events in Westminster. Again, limited, but it will be in person. And we'll be talking about magnitude of elements within the construction industries, just to recap and get people's knowledge back in, and it's something that needs to be done once you're professionally accredited. Apart from that, we'll also be doing a lot of sessions around the community initiatives. MIC have done so many in the past year and so. They did a Ramadan element earlier this year as well. They've done treks as well out in the Middle East.
So there's a lot of activities.
So there's a list. But also, I wanted to emphasize, there's also the sisters element. So
that was literally my next question.
So it's not just, we kind of look at it, construction being, as I said, male-dominated.
It's very male-dominated.
There are sisters out there, and we've got a separate sister circle that have weekly sessions. So again, within the subgroup of the WhatsApp can be joined, and we'll be also hopefully having more elements around the sisters and getting them connected as well with the industry. More about growth, because our concern is all the next generation coming up. How can we grow and also ensure that they grow within positions that they should be?
Of course, and if there's anyone who's watching, of course, I mean, we've covered most of what the organisation is itself, Let the Collective. What would you advise youngsters or people who are like-minded, of course, or want to be in this sort of industry? What would you advise them?
Within the construction industry or the built environment itself, especially this day and age, one thing is definitely to get connected. So make sure you are talking to the right people. Asking questions. Do not shy away from asking questions.
We love asking questions.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, and especially myself included, when I was young, would think, oh, that's going to be a silly question. Let's just stay away.
I always start with, can I ask you a silly question?
Yeah.
Always.
I think that's the best, because you learn lessons from them.
Yes.
And remind yourself, what did I learn from that? Take that and pass it on to others. Don't hold knowledge back. And that's the other thing. The beauty of MIC is saying, right, we've got all these brothers and sisters with knowledge in different sectors within the industry. Why should we just retain them? Let's help perspire others as well as ourselves as we're moving within the hierarchy. But yeah, going forward, I think first and foremost, keep your deen, keep with deen, make sure your prayers are there, because that's most and foremost. We've got to be thankful to Allah that we're here, we've given the opportunity, and make sure you make the most of that opportunity. Listen to your parents, as Hamza mentioned earlier on, to be successful, and be focused. But the other key thing I would say is that with anything within the industry and any industries, it takes time. So be present, be authentic, but make sure you're prepared to make that journey as well.
Of course. No, thank you so much for being on the show today. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me on.